So the genius Post Malone has a show in Denver in the middle of Corona Madness. Genius, just genius in Post Malone. So Post Malone, he's been on suicide watch lately, so he doesn't care about his life. So you know what he decides to do? He needs to allegedly he needs to pay that tab. So he's running up big bills because we can tell he's not all there at his shows. He looks like he's here someday and gone the next. So he says, F everybody in Denver. I'm gonna have a show with 18,000 people in the middle of Corona Madness. Yeah, it sounds crazy. But leave it up to Post Malone to do it. In Denver, how did you drop the ball? Because most cities don't allow any gatherings over 100 people right now. Schools are shutting down for 3 weeks, most places. Um, Jobs are shutting down. But the genius Post Malone still goes about his business and has a show putting everybody at risk because once again, he doesn't care about his life. So what does he care about your life? He's clearly strung out on something. Maybe he's high on life, but if you ask me, he's definitely into something. So I don't understand how Post Malone keeps getting a pass. Going back to the Super Bowl with YG, and that's where I say we'll be so quick to jump on each other, but give everybody else a pass. Cause he owed YG like $20,000, and it was months. YG kept posting on online, Post Malone, when you gonna give me my money, Post Malone. If that was a black person, I don't think it would have been all of that. When you gonna give me this and blah blah, and finally like, oh, I got it. It would have been, Nigga, you better give me my woo woo, like 50 Cent and Webby like, oh, drop that song. I'm coming to New York, or woo. It would have got very disrespectful, very violent, very you can't move around in LA. It would have been on that type of time. So how Post Malone keeps getting these passes, and I understand he's gotten bashed for the song. I thought that was a bit overreaction. I didn't like him saying he wasn't hip hop because the White Iverson song was a hip hopish song. I think he's just really struggling with who he is more so. But this cannot be excused to have that much selfishness to put all of these because his fans are probably young, early teens, to put all these young people at risk in one arena with something that's airborne like this. You don't even have to touch somebody, but if you sneeze and it get on your clothes, it's sitting in the clothes for up to 12 hours and it can go airborne up to 10 feet. So I could just be talking and I'm contagious. And so picture a bunch of people reciting and saying your words, they drunk. It's just a recipe for a disaster. Why even risk something like this? And for the city of Denver, you messed up with this one. You need to stop letting people host these major events at this point. If all the sporting teams are shutting down, they're doing so for a reason, for themselves and for their audience, for the longevity of their audience. If you want the people to still be around and spend some bread, you have to shut it down because some people are just not smart enough. He might be so high, he don't even understand that there's something going on right now. So think about the people, think about the future. Don't just be thinking about a dollar today. And Post Malone has to stop getting a pass. Yes, he canceled the rest of his tour because of backlash. But if there was no backlash, he would still be doing his thing. You got a lot of other people who can't get money during regular times and they're trying to take advantage of this, but they're at the risk of the people. So you have to really look at those people like, different after this. So pay attention. If you see somebody performing right now, please hop in the comments and let me know because we putting everybody on spotlight in Corona Watch. Corona Watch Day 66. We still pushing strong and we want to make sure everybody out there is taking proper precaution, and we want to call out all those who aren't, because when we get to this new world, we're gonna have to do a lot of dialogue about them. In other news, Chief Keef was locked up in Mexico. So, he had the bright idea during Corona madness. Flights cheap right now. He could go fly on a regular plane and not get harassed, and he wants to go to Mexico. Genius. He gets locked up, so we wish the best for Chief Keef, the most influential rapper of all the time. Um, I just don't think right now is the best time to be traveling anywhere. So you got to do I'm not gonna say you gotta do what's best for you. I'm gonna just keep saying do as much research as possible. And if you can right now, just stay in the house. Unless you have to go outside, just stay in the house. I'm out.